later because we want our gold all in the same place. Now folks, we're going to keep shaking until we get all of that gold at the bottom of our pan. Now we're going to move on to step 2, which happens to be the Happy Valley. And all of that gold has sunk right down here to this corner of the pan. Now I like to choose the northeast corner of the pan because it seems to be my favorite spot in the whole wide world. Now that looks like a semicircle, a smiley face, a crescent moon, or you know, half a pan, depending on how your view of the world is. All right, so we are going to move on to step 3, which happens to be a little bit more difficult. We are going to gently drain out our water, hopefully not on our neighbor. I know there are a couple of citizens in the room. And we are going to take with both of our hands at a steep angle, almost like we are about to pour everything out. And we are going to dunk in and out so that all of the things that we don't want go away. Now, folks, when we're doing this, you want to be looking out. We want to get to about a tablespoon or 2 left. Now, that being a tablespoon or 2, if you don't have one on you, looks like about a golf ball size. Now, in between each dunk or every other dunk, I want to do a safety check just to make sure all our gold is still safe and sound in your pan. Move on to the 4th step. 4th step is really technical. Can I have a drum roll, please? We do this number. Everybody say ooh. Everybody say ah. I know, it was impressive. All right, folks, we're going to move on to step 5, which happens to be my favorite. It's called the swirl. So we shake it down here, we separate it, and then we start to do the actual swirl, and it looks something like this. Whoa. Now be sure to keep your dirt at the top of your pan while you're doing this so that it keeps it at an angle, and that way your gold all stay up there. Oops, oops. We're going to separate, and we are going to swirl. Now what we are going to do is once we have our gold up here at the top of our pan, what we are going to do is we are going to dry off our finger either in canna style, which happens to be this way, or on the rag, and we are going to press so that our gold lands on our finger. We're going to take one of our lovely gold pokes, which may look familiar to some of you folks. Some of you folks may be too young, but it's from a time gone by, and we like to recycle here in Skagway. So after that time, we decided to use these as our gold pokes. Now after we press, we are going to tap it right on in to our wonderful gold poke.
My name is Casey, and this past winter, I actually started qualifying for Iditarod. A rookie musher, we need 3 races. I've got my final one coming up in January. It'll be the Knick 200, and then we're all set. I'm ready to Today, though, I want to start off with by talking about this dog sled right here. Now, this is the modern day design. How it works is I'll stand right here on the runners, and just like I'm on a pair of skis, I can then steer it with my body weight. Now, besides standing, I also have this back section right here. This is what we call a tail dragger. With this, it allows me the option to sit down. However, I'm not just sitting here getting all nice and cozy on the cell phone. I'm actually using this to help my dog team down the trail. I'll accomplish that by coming over to my sled basket, and I'll reach in and grab my ski poles. If it's windy out, I can also tuck out of that wind and help the dogs as we go along. I also have the ability with this setup to stand, and just like I'm on a skateboard, I can kick and ski pole with my team as well. When we come to a hill, I'll take these and place them back inside the sled basket. That way I can step off and help my dogs push it up the hill. Hill climbing, though, it can get a little interesting for the mushers. The reason is, these are the boots that we wear. But they're not too bad. They weigh in at 2 pounds and go very nicely with that suit beside me. So head to toe, the entire system weighs 12 pounds. Our dogs, they also wear boots, only we call those booties. I have some right there along the back wall, and one right here on my dog sled. Plus, if you guys look close enough at it, you'll even notice the little paw prints on here. So this bootie was worn by a dog down the Iditarod Trail. Now, I don't put these on my dogs to keep their feet warm. I actually don't worry about that. And the reason is they have very good circulation in their toes. Instead, what happens with that being said is as they run down the trail, their feet will heat up and actually start to sweat. When those hot feet then hit the cold ground, snowballs will form in between their pads, and that's why I use these booties, to prevent that from happening and keep my dog's feet nice and protected. Each one of these is usually good for about 80 to 100 miles, so that means for the Iditarod, a team needs at least 1,200 booties. Now, yeah, that is a lot right there just on itself.
And how about you?
But yeah, guys, 1,200 booties, that is quite a lot, takes up a lot of space. When you combine that with your other food and gear for a 1,000-mile race, it will not all fit right here in this sled basket. Instead, what mushers do, though, is months before the race even starts, we'll make what we call drop bags, which you guys can see behind me with all the different checkpoint names on them. I'll divide up my food and gear so that as I head towards Nome, I can stop at all these different checkpoints along the way to resupply. You'll even notice that one of the checkpoints is actually called Iditarod. This is an Athabascan word. It means a distant place. So when I pull into Iditarod or any checkpoint, these are already there waiting for me. I can sign in, grab those. Then I have a decision to make. I can rest my dog team there, or I can head on down the trail and go camping. Just depends on where I'm at in the race schedule. But either way, no matter where I stop out there, one of the first things I'll do is get their food ready. And for that, I need my cooker. I'll also grab 3 to 5 bottles of heat. It's just ethyl alcohol. I'll dump this liquid in the bottom of my cooker, light that on fire. I'll then fill up the pot with snow, place it on the flame, and in 20 minutes, this will give me 3 gallons of boiling water. Once that water is ready, I can then dump it into my cooler. The cooler is right here. It also doubles as the seat for my sled. Next up, I'll add in some meat. For example, I might feed out chicken, beef fat, or fish. At this point, though, it's happening that frozen meat in the hot water is unthawing to make a nice soup for my dogs to drink. To round off their meal, I'll add in a dry kibble that's high in fats and protein. Then I'll grab the corn dog bowls and go down and feed my team. These dogs, when they're on the Iditarod Trail, they can average over 100 miles per day. To do that, they actually eat 10 to 12,000 calories. Now, if you and I wanted to match that, we would have to eat 40,000 calories. But these dogs, they'll get those calories throughout the day. When we're on the trail running, I'll stop about every 1 to 2 hours to give them a beef and chicken skin snack. That will also help to keep them hydrated. Then about every 4 to 6 hours, I'll stop for a rest, where they will then get that meal. When they've had some food at our rest stop, the next thing I'll do for my team is I'll focus on dog care. I'll give all of their wrists a nice massage. Then I'll place a neoprene wrist strap on them. Same with their shoulders. They will also get a massage. And for those, I have these shoulder coats. The thing I love most about these, though, is that in each shoulder, I've got a pocket for a hand warmer. That way those muscles stay warm as my dogs are resting. Next up after these, I then have their dog coats. Besides resting in these coats, our dogs, they can also run in them. They are both insulated and windproof. The other nice feature on here is they offer full protection. The next thing I have for them when I'm getting them ready for sleep is their dog blankets. So I'll get these out and get my dogs all nice and tucked in for their rest. At every stop along the way, we also provide our dogs with straw to lay on. So they just curl right up on top of that and get some sleep. With my team, they've been fed and taken care of. I'll then take care of myself. For food out there, I just pre-make all my meals before a race even starts, put them through a vacuum sealer, freeze them up. That way, when I'm on the trail, all I have to do is place them in that hot water in my cooker to reheat, and I've got myself a pretty quick, easy meal. Once I've had some food, though, I'm also ready to get some sleep. To do so, I just grab my sleeping pad and sleeping bag and just go cuddle up right next to my dogs. Typically, our run-to-rest ratio is about a 50-50. So if we just did a 6-hour run, I'll then give my dogs a 6-hour break. During that time, they'll sleep for about 5 to 5.5 hours. Myself, I'll get 1, maybe 2 hours if I'm efficient. The reason for that is race rules state that only one musher can take care of their dog team. There is no outside help allowed. When we've had our rest though, the team and I will wake up. I'll get them a snack, again get them hydrated, get their booties on, pack up my sled, then we're ready to head on down the trail. In any race, Iditarod included, the teams get from start to finish by following these trail markers. If you're in the Iditarod though and you follow these to know them all the way in first place, you've got a pretty sweet prize package waiting for you. You'll win $70,000 and a brand new Dodge pickup truck. Not too bad there. The race, they do pay down to the top 30. Everybody after that, you get $1,000, so like $1 for every mile you do out there essentially. However, though, it'll typically cost the kennel at least $20,000 just to run the race every year. So with that being said, guys, that's why for rookie mushers like myself, it's pretty beneficial to team up with an Iditarod veteran. You know, learn from their experience, also borrow some dogs. I don't own my own dogs, guys. The only one I have with me, he's my pet dog. He's a black lab mix. He's not a sled dog. Well, I know because I got curious. I tried. He's full of energy, loves running. I thought, well, this would be perfect for him. A short little run, why not? Well, I put him in the dog team, and he sat down, turned around, and went, no. So he's...
All right. Okay, dogs attack. Hey, welcome everybody. So my name is Matt, and thank you. And folks, this is the real deal. All the dogs that you all see before you, they all came in 13th place out of 67 teams in this last year's Iditarod. So yeah, it's an elite team. They do, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and start hooking them up here. You warned them about Heisman? Okay, all right. And you'll see what I mean. Yes. What's that, Apollo? Definitely likes to talk. What's that, Apollo? Oh, you know I don't like it when you speak Spanish. Let's get Casey and the dogs around. Applause here, guys.